This is Ice Cream Gecko, and in today's video we are going to take a look at Twix ice cream. 5 Twix ice cream bars are in here, and I bought this particular package for €2.29 at my local Globus. It was on sale though, so I unfortunately do not remember the regular price for this. I've taken a look at Bounty ice cream, Mars ice cream, Snickers ice cream, so it is only fitting to now finally also take a look at Twix ice cream. Pause if you want to take a look at the nutrition table right here, and pause if you want to take a look at the ingredients list right there, all in German. No other language is seen on the package here, although there is quite a bit of space. Maybe this is just something that they're trying out for the German, Austrian and Swiss market, possibly, the German-speaking parts of that, and maybe, if it goes well, they also try that in different markets in Europe or maybe around the world, I do not know. But there are quite a few candy bar themes making their way into ice cream form in the last couple of years, and sometimes it's bad, sometimes it's really nice. Let's see what this one here is like. Something I don't really like, just from the looks of it already, is that apparently there doesn't seem to be a proper like cookie base layer. The thing that makes a Twix. These ones seem like these puff rice balls covered in chocolate. But we'll take a look at them. We have here as a description in German in the ingredients list: ice cream, caramel 9.9% and cookie pieces 3.5% with a cocoa containing glaze. Yeah, 32%. So let's take a look at what these individual Twix ice cream bars are like. So they are not 2-in-1 package. We have a form factor that reminds us of many things, but not necessarily a Twix. It's just one ice cream bar in here. The packaging, apart from that, looks nice though. Here oh, okay, that's interesting. So we've got English, we've got German, French, Spanish, Dutch, and Danish. Why is it DKNONSE? It's just Sweden and Norway. Do they also speak Danish? Or is it for a Danish-speaking population in these countries? I do not know. I really do not know. But apparently this is not exclusively sold in the German market, it seems. Maybe it's just the cardboard packaging that is German-speaking market, is what I want to say. Let us open up this package now and see what the actual ice cream bar is like. So, form factor wise, it looks like a very thick single Twix bar. We've got some imperfections here when it comes to the cocoa containing glaze, but looks wise, apart from that, it does look alright. It's got a certain round shape to it, bit imperfect, but it's fine. Scent wise, it does remind me of a Twix bar though, which is good. So let us take the knife and slice this through diagonally here. Okay, let's take the tweezers here and zoom in on that. So we do have the ice cream, we do have our coating on the outside, we do have a bit of caramel, and then we do have these balls right there. Cookie balls, I think they were referred to as cookie pieces, 3.5%. Yes, those are possibly them. And it looks fine. It doesn't look like a Twix bar though, at all, when you look at it from the inside. The main thing about Twix is having that cookie piece. This one here doesn't have it. Let's go for a taste test then. So, flavor-wise, we do have ice cream. Did they mention what it's supposed to taste of? No, just ice. So ice cream, milk ice cream I suppose, with lots of fat and sugar and stuff. But flavor-wise, the ice cream base, from what I can tell at this moment, seems to be fine. This like caramel sauce as well, the outer layer of it seems to be okay too, and the crunchiness of these pieces on the inside, the crunchiness is quite pleasant, I have to say. Yeah? Let's take one of these little balls out of there. Looks wise, it's fine. Looks like a little. Is this buckshot already? Here you have my finger for scale. Not sure about that. Not much contact for me with that up until now, which doesn't have to be a bad thing. Yeah, it doesn't really remind me of a cookie piece. It reminds me of these puff rice balls that you get with all sorts of stuff. But I guess it does make sense to use this instead of a large cookie piece down right here when you've got this ice cream melting. And I guess when it sort of freezes and stuff, if you weren't coating this cookie piece, then it would just become very soggy, I suppose. Maybe that's the reason why they didn't do that. So let's take the knife here. Don't worry, I'm careful. And see if we can take a look at the caramel sauce all by itself. Looks gross what I'm doing here, but I swear it's fine. Okay, this is the caramel sauce. Let's see what this is like. Yeah, it's all right. It's a sweet, nice caramel sauce, caramelly sauce. Is it? It's actually called caramel, right? Yeah, caramel, 9.9%. It does taste like caramel too, and not like the bad stuff. It tastes quite all right. It's just the thing with these. It is actually quite thick for being like in ice cream form here. Usually these things are a bit thinner. But because you have all that actual ice cream right there, I guess that just isn't a problem. It gets runny quick enough. I thought that the caramel was tasting a bit weird, but maybe that is just down to the ice cream itself, that milk content in that, making it taste a bit weird. It's always with caramel, and when you don't take like caramel and cream and sort of make it into toffee and stuff, when you've got like more like ice creamy stuff, then it sometimes tastes a bit weird. But it's not the caramel, it's the mixture of the ice cream here and the caramel. And that's, I guess, nice. So the caramel all by itself tastes quite alright though. Let's take a look at the chocolate, if we can take a look at that all by itself. Oh, looks very nice again. It looks so gross when I do these reviews. I swear, I've cleaned my hands. But I didn't wipe off the cardboard box, which is... Okay, maybe I have to do that next time. Yeah, but the cocoa containing coating here, that is fine too. So, as of right now, I don't have too much to complain about this. My main concern was that the lack of the base cookie is sort of negating the fact that we are looking at something that is Twix themed. Did this sentence make sense? Possibly not, but I didn't like that about it. But right now, with the crunch that we have and the individual components seemingly being quite alright, ice cream, we have to taste that too. That's okay too. It's not as creamy as it should be, a bit more watery. Now that it melts, that really comes to light. But the individual components of this seem to be fine. So overall, I'm okay with this. So I think I'm going to finish this off, take a look at another one of these bars, and I'll see you with the review sheet in just a second. The consumption process is complete and we are ready to rate this with the review sheet. First impression wise, I can say that I was happy with it. It did look enough like a single, slightly thicker Twix bar to be called, I guess, Twix ice cream bar. Unfortunately, it lacked a companion, so the whole thing about Twix is having two things in one package, and this one here had 5 things in a cardboard box, but the individual packages, those were, well, the bars were alone. They didn't have their friend with them. I do not know if the left one or the right one was missing, but it was just not the proper Twix experience, unfortunately. Scent-wise, it was fine though too. Overall, for a single Twix ice cream bar, it was fine. Therefore, 1 out of 1 available point. Color-wise, also nothing really to complain about. Everything that was here looked good. The coating, the individual, like, I guess, cookie pieces, the balls in the center, the ice cream, the caramel sauce, that was all good, so full points here too. Consistency and texture wise, I give 1.5 out of 2 available points. While everything was fine, the crunchiness was lovely, the texture of the chocolate on the outside was decent too, and the caramel was just as it should be. The ice cream itself could have been a bit more creamy, especially later on. It felt a bit too watery, I think. I would have loved for it to be a bit more dense in terms of texture than it actually was here. And when I took a look at the second Twix ice cream bar, it didn't really change all too much. I'm not 100% with them on that decision, but overall it was still okay. So with the actual ice cream texture being the only thing to moan about, which is a bit unfortunate that is the thing to moan about, I still give 1.5 out of 2 available points here. Taste-wise, I give 4 out of 5 available points. Everything tasted good, but I think the ice cream maybe could have tasted of something. I guess it's fine overall, but when it comes to the mix of the ice cream and the caramel, there is this sort of weird, I do not know how to even describe it, but there is a sort of weird flavor when you mix these two things. And this particular ice cream here isn't the best match for the caramel that we have on top of this bar, under the coating, of course. I think they don't match all too well. This is the only thing I really complain about though, when it comes to taste. So still 4 out of 5 available points for this particular product in the taste department. Thematisation wise, I give 0.5 out of 1 available point, and that is simply down to this not resembling a Twix enough. I assume that the whole thing with the lacking big cookie piece on the base of the Twix, the thing making the Twix a Twix, I guess, might be just cost. Maybe it's too costly to have one of these like larger cookie pieces, have that coated entirely, and then put ice cream on top of that, and the caramel and the coating all around it. Maybe it's a cost thing, or maybe they just didn't find a way to put a coating on that cookie to make it last in this particular ice cream. But to me personally, while I do like this particular product here, as a product in and of itself, I think it does represent Twix not enough. Because again, like this large cookie piece in the Twix is making a Twix, aside from the second Twix, be it the left or the right one, in the same plastic wrapper. Therefore, I can only give 0.5 out of 1 available point in the thematisation section of this rating. In total, we still have an 8 out of 10 though for this particular product, and I think it is overall a decent product. I complained a lot about it not being Twix enough, but overall I do like this, and when I see this all by itself, I might actually go for that. It's, I guess, a very nice snack to have one of these ice cream bars at a gas station, for example. You're just getting some gas, want to have a snack, and don't want to go for a regular like snack bar or whatever, and you just get one of these like Mars ice cream bars or Snickers ice cream bars or Twix ice cream bars. I think they, form factor wise, go quite well for that sort of application. Maybe not inside the car, but maybe in the parking lot behind the gas station. Maybe not. I don't know. I don't even have a car. I want to have a car, but I don't have a car. So yeah, 8 out of 10 was the rating for the Twix ice cream, and I think that is a decent, appropriate rating for it. If you have had this before, let me know in the comment section what you think about it, because right now I've said everything I wanted to say, and therefore if you have got a question or a video suggestion, also leave it in the comment section down below. And if you want to see more videos just like this one, feel free to subscribe. Thank you very much for watching, and I hope I'm going to see you soon. And on that, thank you very much for watching, and